says, I've roller printed a strip of silver which I'd like to solder to produce a closed slave bangle. Are there any tricks to disguise the solder joint so the rolled pattern appears continuous?
Sometimes, depending upon the pattern, you may be able to, if you've got a long length, I would perhaps get a piece of paper of the correct length that you want and then lay it upon your piece of metal with the pattern on and move it and have a look at the pattern on the one edge, and then where your bit of paper comes to, have a look at the pattern on the other edge and just see if those ends would meet up. Perhaps you could do them slightly at an angle this way. So when the ends come together, say for instance, you've got your pattern like this on this end, and then you've got your pattern like this on that end. Well, in theory, you could cut it across here, and then literally cut it across there. So now your pattern is going to match. So there's that sort of way that you could do it. If it's a bit more of a regular pattern like this, well, then you're going to have a hard job. But as I said, if you get your piece of paper, you could then look at the pattern here. Does that line up with the pattern down there? It doesn't, because one's down there, one's down there. But if you bring this across, you may think, hang on, but that bit of pattern there virtually meets up with that pattern. So I could cut and then use this edge for the solder joint and that edge for the solder joint. So it's about working out which is the best place on your textured piece of metal to be able to cut so the patterns are going to match. If it was in that instance, when this pattern's a bit wider than this one, that's a pretty good match. Whereas if it was this pattern down here, it wouldn't be. So that's how I would do it that way. Or, as I said, do them at a slight angle. And hopefully you should be able to get the ends to come together pretty good.